Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. As you can see, we're still holed up. Well, let me see. Hotel rules. We're still in our pension house, okay? So, anyway, it's not so bad. Wow, what the heck. I was able to go and get a haircut while I'm here, up to my my barber, or I get a haircut for under $1. And so it's not so bad. We're not complaining, and we're able to get some of our videos up. We've had a few things which have kind of gotten in the way and slackened off on our usual high turnout of videos, but we're getting back online on that. And let me see. Well, yesterday I had a conversation which just reminded me about how on earth do you tell the difference between reliable information and gossip? And somebody stopped me and told me some reliable information, what people were saying about us. So here's the key about listening to gossip. Here's the key about being able to tell the difference between what is just gossip and what is reliable information. If someone comes up to you and tells you with the best of intentions, always within the best of intentions, I'm just trying to warn you, I'm just trying to let you know that what they said about you. Well, what they said about you. Okay, let's deal with that that little phrase. They said. I remember Gary Larson. Do you remember Gary Larson, the real offbeat, way off to the centre cartoonist who used to do the weird, almost scribbled cartoons? Very, very clever, very perceptive. And he used to do these cartoons. And one of the cartoons that he did was what was obviously the mother opening the door of her grown-up son's room, and inside the room her son is at his desk and he has several phones, and all of the phones, instead of having a phone number on them, they have the word they written on them. And the mother is saying in horror, so you're the they in they said. Now that's the key right there. There is no such thing as good information that comes from they said, they say. So when somebody comes to you and says, they're saying this about you, I'm just warning you, but this is what's being said about you. All you have to do is very simple. You say, who is they? Now, if the person is really of good intent, they will come to you and say, listen, this is what's being said, and this is where I heard it, and this is who said it. And don't shoot the messenger. That's a very popular thing. When you start to say, well, wait a minute, who said this? You know, I don't want to go into detail. No, you don't want to go into detail because what you're giving is gossip. That's why you don't want to go into detail, because as I always say about any kind of information, I mean, this is something that I've said, not that I'm the great oracle, but it does make sense to me that if you really want to know, say, something about immigration, which is very important because you might go on a piece of information about immigration and find yourself out of status or hit with a heavy penalty. You might get to the airport thinking because they told you, and you owe a great deal of money which you're not carrying on you, and so it's just a big hassle. Because why? Because you didn't say who is they. Now, getting out of the they of immigration is you simply go to immigration and say, what is the situation? What am I required to do? You go to the source. So, you want to know whether something is just you're being fed garbage, gossip, hearsay, just innuendo, opinion, which may or may not be well intentioned, by the way. Gossip is rarely well-intentioned, gossip is usually meant to harm in some way, even if it's the subtext, what's underneath. I'm only trying to tell you, I mean, it's just, look, you know, I just thought that you should know what they are saying. Okay, yes, I'd like to know what they're saying. Who are they? Who are they? Well, I don't want to go into detail. No, you don't want to go into detail because what you're spreading is gossip. So, the next time somebody comes to you and tells you what they said, you just ask them, who is they? That's the end of this little tip. I hope it's a tip. I think it is. I think it's wise words. They're not my words. I'm passing on information which I've had for a while. So, thanks for looking in. Bye for now.